Hello, good morning, and welcome to Rise and Shine Qigong. Do you feel like you have the strength of an ox today? If not, you have come to the right place, because today is our third week of Qigong for strength training. That's right. Some people think Qigong is all about relax, go slow, breathe deep and calm, that it's really gentle. And while it is those things, it can also be quite strengthening and empowering. Just depends on how you do it. I'm Leah Williamson with Beachside Qigong.com, and it is a pleasure to be here with you every Monday and Wednesday for the Rise and Shine Qigong. Let's see if I can share this. Let's see if I can figure out how to share this thing. Look, there it is. Can I share it to BAM community? I don't know. I'm going to try because that's my group. That's my people. Yeah. Oh, now I'm getting like a feedback thing. There it is. Yes, I figured out how to share it to BAM community. I rock the digital world today because I am working. Oh, it's still going. You can hear my volume. That's hilarious. Turn off. Turn off. How do I turn it off? Once I get it going. I'm learning how this stuff works. I'm glad you're here with me to embrace some of your own inner strength and power here in the year of the metal ox. How's your year of the metal ox going? Do you feel like you're strong and sturdy and capable this year? Let's stand up together on our feet, toes about forward. If that hurts you, don't stand like that. About shoulder width apart. Earlier I realized in my practice, I was like, I'm still standing too narrow. I have a tendency to stand too narrow. I feel the strength in my legs when I stand wider, the power in them. Just like an ox, when it's rooted in, apparently you're not going to move it. So just stand tall, take a few deep breaths. Aren't you glad to be awake today? I'm glad to be awake and alive today. It was hard to get out of bed. One thing I've learned as we do a little constant bear, I've learned through the years of Qigong and Tai Chi that no matter how much I want to stay in bed or not go do my practice because I feel sick or I feel tired or I didn't get enough rest or I have too much to do today, when I actually do it, regardless of all those things, I feel so much better, and I'm glad I did. So thanks for getting yourself here and doing a little Qigong with me. Hopefully you will feel a little better for having done it. So relax into your good posture, a little constant bear to start. We're in our third week of the strength training routine. So this is not actually part of the strength training routine, but I throw constant bear into pretty much everything as a warm-up because I think it's really powerful to just tune into yourself before you start to do anything, to just feel what's going on. And the constant bear helps us to ground into our feet, to recognize good posture, to recognize just relaxing and moving and breathing, whether shifting weight or not. If you're shifting weight, be aware of what you're doing. A lot of people go way too far, like that. Ooh, I feel how that pulls my inner knee, and see how it kind of collapses in? We don't want that. We don't want the knee to collapse in. We don't want to strain. We want to work smart, not hard. It's the year of the metal ox, and ox are known for working, right? Beasts of burden. But to ox, it's easy to work. So as we go through the rest of our strength training routine today, remember to work smart, not hard. And if you need to stop, then stop. Take a break. Get some water. Do whatever it is. It's really early in the morning. But thanks for showing up for a little bit of practice with me today. So keep doing just a little constant bear. I'm going to see who's tuning in. I see some comments. Hey, Jan. Thank you for being a video member and supporting this. Hey, Mara, always good to see you here. Pat, you are so faithful. Dee, you made it back. Are you ready for 100 push-ups again? And Bam is signing in. You rock, Bam. Now, Bam and everybody else, you take it easy on yourself. If today is not a really high-powered day, then back off where you need to. But remember, with everything we're doing, it should feel fairly gentle. So let's go right into a little shake it. Now we're starting the official strength training routine. I want to give credit to Supreme Science Qigong because I'm stealing this from them. Well, I'm not stealing it from it. I'm one of their certified instructors. So here, just relax, feet stay flat, knees stay bent, elbows stay bent. And as you're lightly bouncing up and down, stay real soft. Keep it real small. Remember, we're starting off gently. This shake it is called Taoist shaking. And we want to feel our muscles pulling on our bones. That's going to help to warm them up and kind of stretch them and bring more blood flow into the muscles. Notice my palms stay down, my feet stay flat. Ideally, we stay centered on my feet. Sometimes I see people do it, especially in the super shake it, they'll kind of sway a little from foot to foot. Just be aware that ideally head stays over tailbone so that nothing gets injured in the spine, especially if you're doing a super shake it. I'm going to do just a few seconds of super shake it, even though I am really cheated up today. I had a great morning practice before signing on. It really got me moving. I'm so glad that I give myself a little Qigong every single day so I feel better and better and better and better and better and more joyful. I love Qigong. It makes me feel so good. But then after a little bit of super shake it, we're just gonna stop and take a few breaths to enjoy that high vibration, and then some full body massage. Dee, you massage everybody else. I know how hard you work. You deserve a little love too. So give yourself a little massage every day. I do. Little floppy wrist action so you're not hurting your quads, but just warming up the quads. Thank you, quads. It's going to be a great day moving forward together, quads. Thank you so much, shins. Thank you so much, feet, that you are touching the ground. I'm so grateful that you're both here with me. Thank you, calves. Be gentle, don't pound right in the back of the knee. They don't like that, but the calf muscles do wake them up. Especially if you're someone who gets like those night cramps in your calves. Don't just start running. Warm up your calves. And then come up here in your hamstrings. Thank you, hamstrings. You're the best hips I have. Thank you. Big muscles in my hips for working good every day. Thank you, back. For letting me sleep at ease all night. Here, go around the rib cage a few times. Be gentle here. If you're not used to being touched here, it can be tender. But just going around the rib cage a few times, waking up the traps. Thank you for holding on my head. Another beautiful Wednesday at your neck. Relax your fingertips and go kind of softly in those neck muscles. I hope you can see that. And then quickly bring it around to the front. Waking up the pec muscles, because we're going to do some push-ups in this routine. We're going to do some hyper throws. And then down here all around your deltoid, your bicep. Don't pound right in the elbow joint. Joints don't like pounding. And then here, all the way out to your beautiful hand. I love you, hand. Bring it up the backside, waking it up. Wake up your tricep. Thank you, arm, for being with me today. Thank you, chest and shoulder, for working good. Ooh, that one's a little crunchy from having slept. Ooh, there, shake it out a little. That's better. And then bicep. I love you, forearm. Thank you, hand, especially those of you who work all day with your hands. Love your beautiful hands. And arms, you are the best ones that I have, doing a good job for me every day. I feel pretty mighty today. Can you tell? I never need caffeine when I have tea. Okay, shake it out a little. Let's do a little stretch. Sword finger. You remember sword finger? This is the sword finger. Hold down the outside 2 fingers with your thumb. That actually is going to help to stretch some of the tendons in your hands and stuff. Because we all work on our phones, let's face it. This is part of modern life. So big sword finger as we inhale forward. Exhale wide. Be gentle. Relax. Only go to comfort. Don't strain. And then release the sword finger. Get real round and incredible Hulk. In my live class the other day, someone who I thought knew this posture was doing it like this. It doesn't work as good. Arms out and round in front. Then you get more stretch. Let's do it again. Sword finger. Big inhale forward. Exhale. Keep breathing. Oh, that feels better on second one. Release sword finger. Come into incredible Hulk. Chin on the chest. That's it. That's where I feel the stretch to my lower back. Oh my gosh, that feels so good. And then standing up. Shake off a little. Let's do a little punch and twist. So here, this standing like this is called a chambered posture. Because these are your weapons. You would think I'd had a pot of coffee the way I feel this morning. Nope, just tea. So here, chamber your fists, stand like this, and then big inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, very slow and gentle. Turn and punch. Oh, feel that nice stretch through the low back and hip. Inhale to center. Exhale, turn and punch the other way. Oh my gosh, that feels good. Inhale to center. Exhale, gentle turn and punch. Inhale to center, chambered posture. Exhale, release your weapon. Inhale, back to center. Hopefully you're smart enough you'll never have to use it as a weapon. I have a teacher who's master of many martial arts, and he says, you know you've become a true master when you never have to fight. You have learned how to avoid those situations. I think that's good advice. A little Superman or Wonder Woman stretch for the front. Here, you can either use your fists on your low back or your open hands. Elbows back, lift the chest. Bring your chin up like you're gazing out at the cosmos. Bring your bottom lip over your top lip and just feel that nice stretch through your throat, through your chest. I feel it all the way down to my belly sometimes, just the breathing with the lip up over the top lip, and then release it, shake out a little. Let's do some shoulder rolls. Again, I love it when I can see people in class because I can give you better instruction, because yesterday in my live class, someone who I thought knew how to do this, I'm watching and she's doing it like this. I was like, how many years have you been with me? Don't you know we keep our hands on the side of the thighs? Because you can see the difference. See that? That's kind of like good posture, right? My chest is open, my heart and lungs are open. What happens there? Nope. Heart and lungs not open, chest not open. We like this open, right? And then shake it out a little. Let's do some of this one where we're hands flat and then we're reaching and looking up and back. The hands make like this horseshoe shape, this U shape, up and back. And I use my knees a little, going down and up. And it should feel kind of bouncy, kind of light, kind of easy. For those of you who are people who work with your hands and your head down, maybe you cook, maybe you do massage, maybe you do a lot of sewing or quilting, your head is down a lot. It's really important to look back and up, the opposite of head forward and down. So we're looking back and up, because that's the opposite of the position we tend to be in. So, and I'm really feeling that stretch more on my right side than my left. But then after a few, we just swing it back to center. And now for the one leg stretch. That's right, the one leg stretch. So you can do it not hanging on to anything, but hey, I love myself. I love you. So I'm going to demonstrate hanging on and not hanging on. So I'm going to have my chair. You can use a wall. I want to be at an angle so you can see. So just grab your foot. I know some days it's like, whoa, no, that's it. That's as far as I'm going. That's okay. Just try to stretch it out. If you can grab back further, then bring your legs parallel to each other and your heel towards your butt. If you don't have to hang on, even better, working on balance. And then release the tension from the heel, bring the knee back further. Then the other leg, that's the one that I need the most because I'm doing a lot of sitting and driving in my life these days. And this helps to stretch it. It is the opposite position. Now, if you want, you can release it, put it on the ground and stretch forward with your toes up, or work on balance, grab the inside of the foot or leg, works better if you grab foot, and stretch it out. If you can, let go into a Y shape. That's where you get the most stretch through the back of the leg. And then if you can, just come right into holding your foot, or you can put your foot down first and then pick it up in your hands. Woo, I'm glad that's there. My left leg is a little shaky today, so I'm using the prop. So here, grab your foot with your hands and pull it up. Pull your toes up. That's going to stretch the rotators in your hips. So important. And if you can, bring your foot up higher. Oh, I feel that in a totally different place. And hang on, especially if you're turning to look at the camera. And then when you're ready, just let go. And if you can't do that, that's fine. You don't have to do all of this at all. But I encourage you to stay with us. If you're not doing them all, we're going to get to the 100 push-ups. But first, we have to do the other leg. So you remember, legs are parallel to each other. I'll go at an angle so it's easier to see. First, legs parallel, holding on to foot. Pull the heel to the butt. This is the one most people do. But heel to butt. But what we need more usually is this one, where the knee goes back further than the other one. Notice my hips aren't torquing. We don't want to do this. That doesn't do it. We want the hips to stay even and just the leg to come back. Thank you, leg, for being crunched in those sitting positions and still stretching out. So stretch the backside now, either with the heel on the ground, toe up reaching, or a better stretch, and working on balance. Grab the inside of the foot, straighten it out, counterbalance with the other hand. So I did it this way to learn how to stand. I did it like this. I had a prop nearby and I'd be like, ooh, grab it. Ooh, grab it. But then after a while, I could do it in a field or on the beach, not having a prop. And then you can release the foot, put it down, or just grab it, hold it in your hands, bring your toe up. Oh, my hip loves that. Thank you, hip. I don't want you to be tight. I never want to be tight. So release a little. I'm going to bring it out and then closer to my chest. Not that long ago, I used to be able to touch my forehead with my foot. But you know what? This is today, and I'm happy I can do this today. Remember, don't live in your past. You are no longer 20. Don't expect yourself to be able to do the things you did at 20. I'm smarter now, and I like that. You know what it's time for? Push-ups. That's right. It's time for our journey to 100 push-ups. D, you said you like the way we do them, so I'm going to do them 3 sets, gentle and easy, the way I like to do them too. That's working smart, not hard. This is good practice here, the year of the metal ox. Don't work too hard, work smart at what you're doing. So smart means good posture, head up, hands in a good shoulder width position. And me, I use a fist because then I don't have this. And that strains my wrists. I've had too many wrist injuries to do it like this anymore. So when I do it on my fist, it looks tough too. Looks badass when you're on your fist. And I learned from someone I trained the other day, it's also the way of training your fist to get tougher for punching in martial arts. Anyway, let's do our first set of 34. Let's make it fast and easy. Remember, don't work hard and keep breathing as we start for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. And then if you're going to 100, go for it. If not, just relax. Be still. Deer antler posture. Picture all of your energy going from your palms right back into your body as you slow down your breathing. Slowing down your heart. Relax. Oh, Mara says, I enjoy the strength very much. I like it too. That's why I'm throwing it in for another 3 weeks. This is our 3rd week. So to close it out, inhale, open hands, exhale, lower hands. I'm going to do my next 2 sets on the floor, moving my chair, but you don't have to. You can use the wall. You can use a counter. I typically will do them on my days off. I'll do them like on my counter, waiting for water and tea to boil, stuff like that, or eggs. Let's get into good posture. Remember, don't strain your neck. Keep it in alignment. And once you're set and ready, be easy with yourself. And let's do 33 together to get to 100, starting now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Don't lock your elbows. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Relax. 33. You're working too hard. I can feel it. I can feel it when you're working too hard. Now just relax. Or maybe you're going all the way to 100 in one set. Picture your energy going from your palms right into your body as you slow down your breathing and your heart rate. Calming it down. So it's a journey to 100 push-ups. Let's get to 100 in a 3rd set. Breathing in, open hands, exhale, lower. It's up to you how hard you work. You can go full-on plank, but good posture. Now, good posture and mechanics make a huge difference. The details matter. So when we straighten, we don't ever want to lock our elbows, right? We don't want it to feel like it's straining. And when we go down, we don't ever want to go so far that it feels like, oh, that's kind of hurting my shoulder capsules. Because that can happen when it's not quite strengthened yet. So be gentle and go small. And then eventually, towards the end of the year, it's going to be easy to make them big and full out and 100 in a row. We'll get there easy. So, 3rd set. Once you have good posture, let's begin for 33 on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. Relax, don't work too hard. 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. Oh, I did it extra. You did it over 100. Maybe more, I don't know. Relax, take a few breaths. Picture all your energy going right back into your body, slowing down your heart, slowing down your breathing. Just take a few moments there. I'm going to see if there's any other comments. Thanks, Mara, for chiming in. Good morning. Who is that? I missed that one. I like the flower, Mara. Good morning. Now, we worked our upper body. Let's work our legs. So this one, too, you don't have to have a prop. I find it better to have a prop because I can keep my hips stable for these kickbacks, right? So I see people on the ground going full out and in and out and in and thinking they're doing a lot more than just this. Actually, keeping the hips stable and a smaller, more controlled motion with good posture gives you better results, stronger hips. I've been doing 50. Has that been too much? I'm going to go for 50 again, unless you guys tell me it's too much all at once. And remember, you can stop, but work smart, not hard. Let's go for 50. Good posture. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30. It's hard to breathe. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. But you keep breathing. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. I think I counted that right. That seems so fast. Relax. Take a few breaths. Picture all your energy going right back into your body. Slowing down the heart and the breath. Then big inhale, open hands, exhale, lower. We got to get the other side. For balance, right? This is called harmonizing yin and yang. Doesn't that sound so esoteric? It means you're working your right side and your left side in harmony, not just one or the other. Because hopefully have everything, both legs, and can work them both, thankfully, to stay in balance. So once we have good posture, let's go with 50 again. Minimal effort to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Don't work hard. 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Relax. Come back to deer antler. Calming the heart. Picture all your energy going right back into your body, especially you really sped up your heart or you got warm and started to sweat. Calm it all down. Really take a moment to just recover. Because we're going to crank it up a notch with our hyper throws. Because we had our legs moving really fast. Let's get our arms moving really fast in hyper throws. I love the hyper throws. People have commented about it disturbing their animals. Yeah, maybe. Might disturb your neighbors. Please be courteous and kind to those in your surroundings. And there's days I do hyper throws and I try not to make a sound, and I tell you it's not the same. It's the sound makes a big difference. So I'm going to step out a little wider, walk my feet into a bigger horse stance, and I think all you guys that are here with me have done them before, but if you need to watch demo, watch it for one time. I think I'll just do it on the first one and then talk about it. First by shifting to the right and then inhaling. Relax, exhale. Breathe in. Relax. When we send our hands out as fast as possible, don't lock your elbows. That's important. Good posture. Breathing in. Relax. So everything's relaxed except here where we're bringing chi into our strong tiger claw and then fast as we can. Then just relax. Exhaling, gathering energy. Picture gathering energy into your arms. Inhale it into your hands and send it forward fast as you can. And then just relax. So apparently this is a thing in martial arts. I'm not a fighter. to shove your fingers into someone's chest or eyes. Hey! They have to be hard, like claws, to leave a mark. Apparently people do that. So sometimes I think of that. I have this hard tiger claw and inhale. Hey! My hands are so stiff and powerful and moving so fast. It's devastating. I am my own superhero. Breathing in. Hey! Relax. The sound should be loud and low, like H-O-I, hoi. Hoi! It's really important to have a strong voice and to keep it as we get older. Hey! I'll give you a personal example of that. My dad recently hurt himself. He lives alone in the woods. Hey! He had to cry out for help. He heard someone deliver a package outside his house. Hey! And he had to cry out for help. Help, help, can you come here? He had to be loud for them to come help him get up off the ground. So use your voice. Hey! Don't let it fail you. It's important. Breathe in. Hey! Let's do 2 more. Fast as lightning on the diagonal. Ready? Hey! Last one. Build your chi in hand. Hey! Come back to deer antler. Stand up a little. Relax. If you got tense, let it go. And just for a few moments in stillness, picture all your energy coming right back to you out your hands. Now we're going to do the harder one. It looks like my feet are imbalanced in the camera, but they're not. They're even. Gotta check and see. Yeah, they're even. Camera can be deceiving. This one now we come up on our toes while sitting down, but we want to do like that when we come up. So we're in this position and we want to plant our heels and straighten our legs as we come up, all at the same time. I've never actually given that warning before. I think that's good because getting that detail can make a difference of how you get up from the next one. Let's do our next set of hyper throws. So here, big inhale, exhale, sit down, holding chi in hand. Inhale, fingers up, down, heels up, and then hui! Don't lock elbows like you're throwing chi up to the sky. Exhale, hands out to the side. Then inhale and exhale. Good posture. Inhale, heels up. Hui! Give you different angle. Hui! I think from this angle you can see the whole body is rock solid. It's really just the hands moving up quickly. So inhale, heels up, fingers down. Hui! It's actually quite grounding. Hui! Relax. Let's do 2 more in this position. Breathing in, breathing out as we sit down. Inhale, fingers down, heels up. Hui! Relax. Exhale, hands come to the side. Last one here. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, up on toes. Hui! Relax. Stay where you are in your legs and just let your hands circle back to deer antler. Picture all your energy coming back to you. So in deer antler, you can't see it the other way, but my arms aren't touching. There's space. It's not like this. There's space between the arms. So picture all your energy coming right back to you. There's one more set of hyper throws. I really like the hyper throws. They're fun. I think I like to shout and make noise in the world. Now, the next set is the easiest set. We're imagining throwing forward, but again, we have that hard tiger claw, and we're not locking our elbows. And it's only one breath in and out. I'm gonna face you and throw some more joy your way. I got so much energy, I can share some with you. So big inhale, tiger claw. Hey! Exhale, relax, hands come down. And then inhale, they cross, then they come back here, and then hey! So it's one breath out. Hey! Breathe in as they rise, gathering energy in hand. Hey! Relax, exhale. So I'm picturing all this energy of joy coming into my hands now, just for you. Hey! I'm so glad Mara's gonna feel that joy today. Breathing in. Hey! I'm so glad I could send some joy to you, Pat. Breathing in, gather whatever you want in your hands, and then hey! Send it out. Thank you, Dee, for being here. I'm going to do one more. Hey! And then exhale, relax. If I forgot you, I'm sorry. Oh, Jan, of course you get some joy. Circling back into our resting deer antler posture. Take a few breaths from the belly, in and out the nose, to just relax. And now, after hyper throws, my palms always feel really activated. Right now, it feels kind of itchy. So I like that my palms and that energy are now facing my body and going into me. You know what comes next? Does anyone remember what comes next? This is why I'm doing it 6 weeks in a row, so that you have an opportunity to learn it. I think this is probably one of the most complicated and involved sets that I teach, because there's so many pieces and parts to it. After the hyper throws, we breathe. Warrior's 9-breath method. And everyone here on the live has done it. I know that. I don't know about who's tuning into video. So I'm just going to do it with you, because you guys, you're the pros. You know the Warrior's 9-breath method. You know that when you sit down, you don't go so far it hurts. You don't go so far that you lose your posture with your head coming forward, right? You know that the emphasis is on your breath. So on 3, breathe out all your junk. Here, I'm going to be at an angle. Breathe out all your junk through your mouth on 3 and sit down. 1, 2, 3. Then through the nose. Hands higher and higher. Breathing in for 7, I think. 8 and out. Here's number 9. Breathe in more through the mouth. Then breathe it all out. Don't breathe in again. At least for a little while. Please breathe in again at some point. I am not there to help you. I will not hear you shout. And if you pass out, then you won't be able to shout anyway. But try to be breathless for a while, creating a lot of pressure in the energetic system. The key to really getting that to work and boost your energy is relax. Even when we're doing the warrior's breathing, relax. Remember, ox does not work hard, but smart. So let's do our second set. Ready? On 3. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in all you can, out. Number 7, out. Really breathe for 8 and 9. Breathe in more. and let it go. Effortlessly coming into stillness, not breathing in, just relaxing and being. Being completely yin, not breathing, not doing, not thinking, just experiencing being. And then please, when you have to breathe in again. And I'm going to do it one more time. And if you have any questions about this or any of the techniques, please type it in the comments. And that way I can answer your question. I'm going to look at the end to make sure I didn't miss anyone's question. Because this one, especially, it's easy to injure yourself if you don't quite do it right with the breath, or you're working too hard in your muscles, because it's more about the breath. So let's do it. That's why it's called 9 breath method, warrior style. On 3, breathe out anything you don't want to become your warrior self for the day. 1, 2, 3. 8, out. Here it is, number 9, breathe in more. Be at ease, be empty, and realize that even here, you have everything you need. You are calm, you are centered, you are balanced in your own strength and uprighted alignment. You are in alignment. So you don't have to be tense. When you have to breathe in again, take the time to just take a few slow, relaxing breaths in and out of the belly. I'm going to hold it a little while because I think some of you are probably still breathless. The more you practice it, the more it's easier to be still and breathless and really cultivate the pressure of that tumo, that Tibetan fire that gets stirred up when you can relax and build the energy pressure. But now, let's take a big inhale and open our hands in a circle. And then exhale, relax. For 2 minutes, I'm timing it starting now. A little Zhan Xuan. Sink in if you want to really challenge your legs more. Maybe you're going on a skiing trip and your legs have to be strong. Sit down further for 2 minutes, but try to relax. And remember, the butt is behind us. Hopefully you can see at this angle. My knees aren't forward of my toes. Relax your shoulders. Relax your thumbs. No thumbs sticking up. There they are. Nope, we want them down. Fingers in alignment. Relax. Imagine you're hugging a great big tree. Oh, thank you, big tree, for being here and breathing for me. Because the trees, they breathe for us. Kinda, sorta. If it weren't for them, we wouldn't breathe as easy. So I like hugging trees and imagining I'm hugging a tree. When I actually do this, hugging a tree, which I do, I notice my breath slows down even faster than when I'm holding air like this. I think there's something to that notion that the trees help us to breathe in many ways, so relax. Have you ever noticed how your lungs, if you put an x-ray image like of your lungs next to the image of a big tree top, they look almost identical. Almost identical. Yeah. Thank you, tree, for letting us embrace you and breathe a little today. And now, Stand up a little higher. Big inhale, palms down. Exhale, lower hands. I'm going to be a good example and not shake out. But if you need to shake out, go for it, because we have one more exercise. Ideally, once we get good at our practice, we realize we don't need to do anything in between except just relax and breathe. But now, walk your feet out a little wider than a horse stance, just a little wider, so that you couldn't step out of this without really shifting your weight. Because we have one more reef rooting exercise in super horse stance. I call this reef rooting. Because I imagine I'm standing on a reef, because I've actually done this. If you're in the ocean and it's sloshing around you, man, are you rooting into what you're standing on. So make a sword finger here. Big inhale, hands forward. Exhale, going wide. Sit down. Hold for 30 seconds. Relax. Remember, ox, don't work hard. And don't sit so far that it's hard on you. I've learned from someone I know who've actually worked with ox, which is interesting, that ox won't do what they don't want to do. You can't make them. They'll only work at a pace that's right for them. So only go as far as is right for you, and that's 30 seconds. So then inhale, imagine grabbing bars. Exhale, stand up, pulling yourself up, and then let your hands come back to deer antler. Relax. Picture all your energy going right back into you from your hands. I got to position my feet a little better. They're sliding because the next one, even on carpet, they're sliding. That's interesting. Next one, we come up on toes, and I don't want to slide on my toes. You can do this, Chi Warriors. You got this. It's easier together, isn't it? So here, make a sword finger. Inhale, hands to chest. Exhale, sit down. Come up on toes. It's only 30 seconds. Relax your shoulders. Try not to use too much effort. Relax your butt. Who let their butt get tense out there? It was me. Let go of your shoulders, your wrists, your fingers. And if you need to come off your toes and put your heels down, go for it. You're the boss. But that's 30 seconds. How easy. Grab bars on inhale, exhale, plant your heels, pull yourself up. Come back to resting in deer antler. Relax. Take a few breaths. I want to face you for this one, so I'm moving my feet a little. Because this is our last real exercise together before closing. And I want to face you and imagine sending you my joy on my last sword finger roof reading stretch. So here, make sword finger, big inhale, and then exhale, hands forward as you sit down. Hands here are about the width of the shoulders. And from the side, you can see my fingers are pointing straight up with a bend in my bend in my wrist. But don't let your wrist get tense. Relax. Smile into your body. Thank you, body, for being so capable that I can do this. There was a time in my life I was holding these positions, in fact, this very one, for like 10 minutes. Not today. Just 30 seconds today. It's up to you to make it longer if needed. After 30 seconds, inhale, grab bars. Exhale, pull yourself up. Come back to deer antler. Don't lock your knees, remember. Just breathe for a few slow breaths. Calming the heart. Some people have told me they've had difficulty finding the live stream. Well, I learned a little trick for that. I finally read one of those Facebook emails. If you click on the bell, apparently there's a bell on the screen during the live. If you click on the bell, then you get notification every time I go live. And you can just click on the notification and go right to the live. Apparently that's what Facebook calls subscribing to the live. Not just following Beachside Qigong, but you have to subscribe to the live to get the notifications. So we're going to close it up with a big inhale, palms down, exhale, lower, walk in the feet. Now sometimes I throw in this one up on tiptoes. I'm not doing that today. I feel like we've had enough. I'm getting that sense. So give yourself some love for showing up, because that's the hardest part. I said when I first came on, some days I do not want to do this. This morning, I got up at 4 o'clock in the morning just so I could do my practice before getting here. Did I want to? No, I did not. Was I glad I did? You betcha. I felt so much better. Thank you, body, for showing up each and every day. Thank you so much, legs, for taking me forward in life. Thank you, knees, that you keep bending despite what some people tell you. Thank you so much, shins. Thank you, feet, for touching the ground. Another joyful day. Thank you, calves and hamstrings, for holding me up in the world. Thank you, hips, for keeping me moving. Going down the outside. Spread your hand now and touch your whole leg with a little love. For every single cell, I imagine I'm actually tapping in joy. I'm tapping in the chi of joy into the cells of my back. Because I love you, back. I'm rubbing that joy in, moving those cells around in joy, because I really appreciate your strength, your stability, back. Thank you so much for holding me up each and every day. Thank you for always being there, neck. Sometimes you're strained, neck, but you keep healing yourself, just like you, brain. Sometimes, brain, you struggle, but you find your way back. I love you, brain. Thank you for being my brain and being so healthy. Thank you, eyes. Thank you, nose and mouth. I love to smell and taste. I feel for those people who can't with the COVID. How can you eat when you can't taste? Oh, thank you so much, ears, for hearing the joy in the world. Thank you so much, throat, for swallowing all the good food, and neck for holding me up. Thank you, arms. You did it, arms. If you did 100 push-ups, claim it. Claim it in the digital web. Put it in the comments. I did 100 push-ups. Type, I am a badass, because you are. Anyone who does 100 push-ups, in my opinion, is a badass. Yeah. So arms and hands, you are badassery. That's right. You are working that Qigong alchemy into every cell. Thank you, heart, for receiving it joyfully. Thank you, lungs. Thank you, beautiful breasts, for staying healthy, keeping that Qi moving. No stagnation there. Thank you so much, body, for being with me each and every day. I love you so much. Thank you, because without you, body, I wouldn't get to go skiing or biking or playing in the ocean or any of the things I love to do. So thank you. I'm glad you're here with me, and I'm really glad you're here with me, because if it weren't for you, I wouldn't keep coming, and that's the truth of it. Thank you for supporting this work and being here with me, and for taking excellent care of yourself. So I said I would see if there's any other questions. Let's see. What was that? If I touch the video, the notification bell comes up. Oh, okay. Yeah, apparently you're supposed to click that bell if you want a notification that I'm going live. Because people told me it's been hard to find the lives, and I guess Facebook's changing that. I'm glad I read it. Thanks for putting that up there, Trisha with Bam. Hey, Marianne. Good to see you. I hope you enjoyed the session. I don't remember seeing you on here before. And thanks, Pat. Sending you a couple of pics. Oh, cool. Thank you. Leah, love your energy. Namaste. You did 100 push-ups. Yes! Go deep. Power those arms, because they are what power you. I know. You're awesome, each and every one. Hey, maybe you're interested. Balance in Nature retreat, all-day retreat in a lovely oak hammock park, Ernenixen Park. I'm going to be doing that spring equinox with Trisha Schmalhofer. That's March 20th. We have a few spots available. It's limited, the number of people. But you can find that info on my website and on the BAMcommunity11.com website, where you can register if you're interested. more calming Qigong in that. Here in the Rise and Shine, I do the Wake You Up Qigong. But there's lots of other Qigong too. Thanks for exploring it with me. Always a pleasure. See you next time, I hope.